So there's quite a few people that, let's say hello everybody. There's quite a few people that want to know my opinion about the Amber Heard, or whatever her name is, and Johnny Depp situation court case. Firstly, who gives a shit? They don't live in the world that we live in. They don't face the same problems that we face. So quite frankly, whether she screws him all over or he screws her over, makes no difference to me. But if we're going to talk about relationships, and this is what I see in this situation, if we're going to talk about the respect the man must give his partner, whether heterosexual relationship, gay relationship, lesbian relationship, freaking I'm in love with a tree relationship, everything revolves around respect. So when Ms. Heard comes out and says, my loss is a loss for all women, I don't think so, you bitch. I don't think so. My loss is a step back for all women's free rights. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Because let me tell you something. Any woman that takes a shit in her partner's bed should not be considered a woman. In fact, she's less than a freaking animal. That's freaking disgusting. Any woman that thinks it's okay for her to put her hand on her partner in a way of violence or in a threatening manner is not a human being. Just like it is for a man to put his hand on a woman. I am sick and tired of these feminists that want to screw the shit out of a bloke, then turn around and say he raped me. Who cares about Johnny Depp? The bloke's worth millions, if not billions. What he makes in one movie, I'll never make in my lifetime. Who cares about Amber Heard? Whatever her frickin' name is. Right? I can't believe she got more upset about my dog stepped on a bee. Motherfucker, you fucking bitch. We're paying $12 for letters here. And you're upset that your dog stepped on a bee? Or Johnny Depp's dick hit my knee? What is it? What? Somebody tell me. This is absolute rubbish. I can't believe the attention and the media frenzy. And then for the audacity of this woman to turn around and say, it's a loss for all women. I don't think so. I think it's a win for all women. It's a loss for disgusting individuals who shit in a bed. That's what the loss is. They're the ones that have lost. You get me? Right? It's a loss for fake ass bitches that pretend to cry because their dog was bitten by a bee. Or I was sitting on the couch, next minute I was on the floor, and I looked down, and I said to myself, how did the carpet get so dirty? Because you're a dirty bitch. That's how the carpet got dirty. That's simply, you don't clean your house. There is no other explanation. You don't vacuum the carpet, you don't get it steam cleaned, you know, you're the probably type of you're probably one of these women, you know, like back in the 90s when I used to go out. I'll tell you a story. My mate once went out. We went out together and we picked up these chicks and went back to their place. And I went to the toilet and I looked down and there was a dirty undie on the floor. I walked out, I whispered in my ears, mate, I said, we got to get the fuck out of here. He said, why? I said, they don't even wash their undies. He said, shit, we got to get out. And we left. We came up with a million excuses, but we had to get out of there. And Amber is one of these people that she just leaves her dirty shit everywhere, then says, I was sitting on the floor, and then I don't know why the carpet was dirty. Your carpet's dirty because you're a dirty bitch. It's as simple as that. You're too busy ringing up your boyfriends to come over when your husband has gone to work. You're too busy. It's more important to cop a dick than it is to vacuum. That's what it is. No ifs or buts about it. And to every woman, every single fucking woman, and every single fucking bloke that thinks it's okay to treat somebody with disrespect or put their hand in violence towards somebody else and then turn around and say, I'm the victim. No, you're not. You're a scumbucket. You're a scumbucket. And I'm suing you for $100 million. How much fucking money do you need, you bitch, to clean your carpet? How much money do you need to clean your carpet? Somebody tell me. Somebody? Anybody? I don't know. And here's the thing. She made out Johnny to be so bad. He won the court case. He slammed her for 15 million bucks. Then turns around and says, I don't want anything from her. I don't want the money. And Johnny is the monster. Johnny is the monster. Johnny, do yourself a favor, mate. If you really want to be a really, really good bloke, this is what you do. You hire a fucking cleaner. Hire a cleaner to go clean this dirty bitch's house. Simple as that. That's what you got to do. So that's my opinion when it comes to Johnny Depp and Ms. Heard and their situation. That's my opinion about that whole thing. It's a load of rubbish, right? Two celebrities. One is so fucking coked off his head, and good luck to him. He's not hurting anybody except himself. And the other one is a dirty skank-ass mole who doesn't clean her carpet and sits in and shits in. She chucks the shit in somebody's bed. Who does that? Don't you have an ensuite? With all the money that you have, doesn't your bedroom have an ensuite? Gesagda, the cheapest hotel room in Sydney, F1, has an ensuite. Yet you live in a $30-40 million mansion and you take a shit in bed. You have no ensuite. Right? So let's not... For the men that abuse women, you have no excuse for it. You're a fucking scum. Straight up. You are a piece of shit. Because it has nothing to do with she's a woman or she's not as strong as a man. She could be stronger. No, she's a human being. Right? And when you have no respect for a fellow human being, you are a fucking scum. And to the women that treat their men like shit and shit in their bed and don't clean their houses like you should, okay? And don't treat their men with dignity and respect and wait for their husband or their boyfriend to take off to work so they can get so they can cop a quick dick from somebody else. You're a slut. You're a fucking mole. You're a fucking scum. And even with you doing all of that, believe it or not, your partner still has no right to put one finger on you. What he should do is kick your motherfucking ass straight onto the curb. Kick it! That's it. Not with your fingers, with your foot. Tell her, come here, babe. You know what I think? And you need to go stand on the road and earn your keep. And to the women that get abused by their partners, the men, do the same thing to them. Tell him, come here, baby. Come here, put your dick right here. And then kick the shit out of it. Kick it. Kick the shit out. Put that motherfucker straight onto the road. It's that simple. Because as humans, if we don't respect each other, then we are no better than a fucking rat in the gutter. But this is the society that we've become. We've become a society where I'm a victim. I'm a victim. No, you're not a victim. You're a fuckwit. That's what it is. Because you ain't got the balls to fucking demand respect. Right? You ain't got the ball. He puts a, to all the women, he puts a hand on you, put fucking 10 on him. Right? To all the men, you want to know how to beat a woman? You want to know how to drive a woman fucking insane? I'll tell you how. Shut your motherfucking mouth. Shut your mouth. Whatever she does, don't answer. Johnny Depp did it beautifully in the court case. Doesn't matter what Amber Heard, whatever her fucking name is, I don't even know her first name. I don't know if it's Amanda, whatever. Doesn't matter what that bitch said. Johnny did not open his mouth. He didn't open his mouth. And it fucking drove her insane. It did her head in. She went nana. She could not cope with the fact that Johnny would not look at her, would not talk to her. Nothing. She couldn't deal with it. She went crazy. And that's what you got. That's what a man does. That's what a man does. Even if she belts the shit out of you, cop it sweet. Stand there like a motherfucking man and just turn around and walk away. That's what you got to do. That's how you beat a woman. Violence is not the answer when trying to get your point across to a woman who refuses to understand. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Because, you see, it's like a hit and run. If you have an accident and you run away from the accident, under the Australian law, you are now considered a criminal. It's your fault. You're the one that's going to pay the price. But if you stay and what do you call it? Exchange information, it gets sorted out through insurance. If the woman is abusive, if the woman is violent, if the woman, you just can't fucking bear it anymore, shut your motherfucking mouth. Because the second that you put your hand on her, doesn't matter how frustrated you are, doesn't matter how many times she hits you, the second you put your hand on her, you are to blame. It is your fault. You have lost all credibility. And you're a fucking coward. So shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. When you're in the right, shut your mouth. But seriously, if you're dating somebody that takes a shit in your bed,
finance only available if you have or are approved for a participating Latitude credit card. Minimum finance amount $1,000.
something wrong with you.
Applies for non-compliance fees and product exclusions apply.
There's something wrong with you if you're able to. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not gloating about. Like, I'm not sticking up for Johnny Depp here because he's pretty fucked up too. Because he stayed with the chick after she shit in his bed. How do you stay with somebody? She can't be that much of a good root. It's impossible. It really is impossible. I mean, there are blokes out there that if a girl farts, they drop him. The relationship is over. It's finished. Yet Johnny Depp stayed with this woman for 4 years after she shit in his bed.
More than the printer. Got you. The Epson Eco Tank doesn't have any cartridges. Comes with lots of ink.
How do you how do you do that? How do you do that? Anyway, conclusion of the Johnny Depp and Miss Heard situation. They're both as fucked as each other. One of them shits in bed, and the other one accepts and enjoys the fact that she shits in his bed.
This one,